All right, and continuing on with our tabletop gaming portion of things that we've been doing in that of I want to show you a couple of things. I mean, I've seen them out there for a very long time. I mean, going back to the day of, we're printing these on paper, sticking them on bases, doing that. We kind of have a little bit of a change up for those and something that we do a little bit different than everybody else. Obviously, not going to shove everything up here, but we have a couple of different sizes. These are primarily, Dungeons and Dragons and things like that. But what we have are some monster tokens. We have these for, all of the classes: Dragon, Aberration, Beast, Elemental, Fey, Ooze, so on and so forth. And they are 1-inch scale size, so you're 25 millimeter. We also have, here's just a couple of the player tokens that we've been doing too. They're quick, they're simple, they're easy. Throw them in a bag, go on a trip, go over to a friend's house. They're light, easy to carry around. They pack flat, and they just work for quick, easy, simple games. Or even if you just want to get into it, you don't want to spend a whole lot of money getting a large army up and going, and that it works. Now, for the one thing that we do a little bit different than everybody else. I know if you search around YouTube, Google, Bing, whatever, you'll see these. You see them on Amazon, see them in a lot of places, and that. The one thing that we're kind of doing that nobody else is doing, these are your 25 millimeter scale. So, 6 foot tall human. 25 millimeter scale. So here's your small, medium creatures. Here's your large. Say 2-inch by 2-inch square. There's your 3-inch by 3-inch. There's your gargantuan. We go all the way up to the gargantuan 4x4, huge 3x3, your large 2x2, standard small medium size, which takes up a 1x1, and even your tinies, your 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch. Our wood tokens that we engrave, cut out, and sell are sized correctly for the creature size that you want to use. So you want to have a young dragon? Cool, right there. You want to have a tiny ooze? Bam, you got it. You have your barbarians, your bards, your clerics, your other dragons. Let's get into a crazy large bear, or your mid-sized elementals. And these run across, like I said, all the monster classes and that. We'll have them up in the store. You can buy them either by size. So if you just want player tokens, we'll have just the player tokens. If you want just the small, medium monsters, we'll have those. You want just the tiny monsters, we'll have that. We'll have your large monsters. We'll have your huge. We'll have your gargantuan. Or if you want a full set, we'll have the full set of tokens together. I think the entire set is somewhere around, I'd have to double check my numbers, don't quote me in this video, but I think it's 209 total out of everything once everything is done and cut out. And just to kind of show you what it looks like, everything packed up and packed away, they're all sitting in the box. You have them down, celestials. There's multiples of each. We'll have the quantities up in the store on how many come in what. But your fiends, fays, dragons, elementals, your undead, plants, monstrosities, the ooze. Once we get the ooze out of the way, we got the humanoids underneath those. So these are huge stacks. All of our tiny creatures sitting there, the celestials, the beast, monstrosity, your elemental, dragon. Like I said, we cut them out. We cut them across the whole thing. Your different player tokens down on that side. But either way, that is our, pretty much, this is the full token set of what it looks like, flat packed, And these stacks go down pretty far. That's one of the shorter ones, and everything else is pretty much double stacked on top of that. But if you play D&D or a couple of the other fantasy ones, mostly these are kind of targeted towards the Dungeons and Dragons kind of sets in that, at least with the sizing and the creature classes. But like I said, we got a set there. If you don't want to spend a whole lot of money, this is a quick, simple, easy way to kind of get some stuff on a table and get some visuals and that up. And you can find them at our store, northpoleretro.com. Check them out in the tabletop gaming section. Like, subscribe, share. If you got suggestions for other tabletop stuff that you want to see, let us know. If it's not in our store, we might make it for you. We love making new things, especially stuff that helps you all out. But thanks for stopping in. Have a good night. We'll see you in the next one.